right, I'm here with Cox head football coach Bill Stachelski as one of his standout players at the next level. Keontae Jenkins, the 4-star, headed to TCU. Coach, you've had a lot of great ones come out of here recently with Ross Burbank and Austin Smith, Jordan Williams at Clemson, Tavion Robinson's going to Virginia Tech now. Keontae Jenkins to TCU. What do you think about his decision and him as a football player?
I think he's a tremendous football player. As Coach Graham said during the ceremony, fastest player we've ever coached by far. Just a talented kid who's a student of the game. He knows his position inside and out, and I think based on the feedback I got from him when he went down there to visit, he saw the small classroom settings. He really kind of built a good relationship with his position coach. He liked what they did defensively, and I think it's a great fit. And I think it's great that we have guys that are branching out beyond Virginia and not just going to the Virginia schools, but now scattering around the country, which is great for the school and great for the program.
Yeah, not too many kids get the opportunity to play in the Big 12 or places such as TCU, which under Gary Patterson's had top 25 defenses a number of times. They've been in bowl games. They've been top 25. The program, in a lot of ways, sells itself, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's the one thing that jumped out was that when I started doing a little bit of research on it, and everyone knows about TCU, but they're known for their defense, which is no surprise why Keontae chose them. And like I said, Keontae he's a quiet kid and he's kind of unassuming, and he just said when I went there I knew it was the fit for me. So I'm glad he's basing his decision off what he wants and not what someone else wants, and doing something out of the box, and I hope it pays off for him. He's a tremendous kid. He's humble. Like I said, he's quiet and unassuming, and I think TCU is going to get a heck of an athlete, and I'm just hoping he can get in there and make a difference right away.
Yeah, we know about how fast he is. It's been pretty well documented, and he's soft-spoken, as you touched on. Another thing you put on in the press conference was like, this guy's really quiet, didn't say much, and he kind of went back at you one time. And that competitive edge, could that also be something that we talk about him as a corner, but the speed and that competitive edge, could it even give him a chance to play in the return game the next 12 weeks?
Oh yeah, Keontae's he's a fiery kid. Like, don't let his quiet kind of unassuming personality fool you. He's as competitive as they come, and with his speed. And unfortunately, we didn't get to experiment with it a lot because of his injury. But certainly a punt returner, a kick returner. I could not see them not getting him involved in the special teams game. I just think Keontae, he's got some time now to work on his craft and to get bigger and get faster, and I just think he's setting himself up for a terrific career, both academically and athletically.
Well, we talked earlier about the injury, the shoulder injury. Only played a few games and sitting out. What do you think that did? And also watching and learning a guy that was as spectacular and dazzling as Tavion Robinson, how much did that help him kind of like, all right, this guy goes about it a certain way. I kind of want to be that guy myself.
Yeah. I think sitting out as much as he did made him hungry. He only, like I said, he only got to play about half of our games last year. Watching Tavion, I'm sure he was like, I wish that was me. I wish I had my opportunity to get in there and make something happen. And I'm sure a lot of that frustration and just anxiety is going to come out when he starts getting back out in the field again with TCU. And I just know that he's going to work as hard as he can between now and then. And I just wish him the best of luck. And it's great the fact that we get to follow him, but we also have his younger brother Nate in the program, and he'll be doing this probably around this time next year, or a little later next year. And it's just a good bloodline between Levante, who's down at Florida State, playing another year, I think, down there, and then having Keontae. I'm sure Nate's going to be going somewhere soon too. So.
Well, Nate showed some flashes for you. Last one, that kind of follows your program. You've had all these different guys go to the next level, and you've been knocking on the door for a regional championship state berth. And you guys as coaches, you've never done coaching. You're coaching them in live, you're coaching them when they get back. I mean, you're making those Saturday trips to see guys whether in the ACC or Division III. What do you tell Keontae from here as he gets ready to embark on that journey and as he tries to get better for the next level? What's your coaching on this message?
My message is just to be who you are. Don't let any circumstances or any surroundings change you. I'm confident that Keontae will continue to be true to what his family values are, what his football values are, and he's not the kind of kid that's going to get distracted. So that's not an issue. Obviously, staying on top of his grades, and I think everything else is going to handle itself because he's got God-given ability. It wouldn't be surprised if we were sitting here in a couple of years on a Thursday draft day talking about him.
Well, thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing the Falcons this fall, 2019, and also what Keontae Jenkins can do at TCU.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate you being here.
Absolutely.